Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We have another special unboxing. This is really special for me because, well, it's adding some stuff to the track that is gonna be pretty cool for the rally layout. This came all the way from Spain. I got it from, well, you will see, and I'm gonna spoil it first. So let's get it open. That way we can see what's inside. So there's a couple of things. There's the track part of the purchase, and there's obviously a card too. So today we're just gonna go ahead and talk about the track, and I'll do the car unboxing later. Looks like it's really well put together all the way from Spain. Actually took about 10 days maybe total. So that was pretty good. I was thinking that it's gonna be like 2, 3 weeks or more. All right, so let's get it open. Okay, let's see. Some more tape here. Interesting the way they open. Got this box. Let's see. What is this? Okay, so just a little bit of tape here. Huh. Or maybe not. Let's see, come on. This seems to be. There you go. Okay, let's see. I want to spoil things. You see there, HobbyClassic. So that is from HobbyClassic in Spain. And oh, all right. Just a little tease, but you will have to come back later for this guy. And let's throw it over here. And here is what really thinking about this purchase. And here it goes. Hobby Slot Racing, which is the 3D printing hobby parts um, from HobbyClassic website. So we have the kit um, for the turnaround kit, which is basically two. They call it rotundas, or roundabouts, turnarounds, 3D printed, and then they use some kind of braid. Oh, that's kind of cool. So, all right, not much spoiling here. Let's just go ahead and open it up. I didn't even check the box if there was anything else in there, not even a sticker. Maybe I'll double check later. So I'm gonna get these staples out of the way. Okay, and maybe I should have bent these guys. Anyway, just the staples out. So HobbyClassic is a big shop in Spain. They specialize in like really custom cars, special editions, racing cars. I mean, like really limited cars. They also obviously sell everything, but then every other brand. But then they make this 3D printed, and this is the one for. Throw this away. All right. Okay, so this is extra, and these are 3D printed, and these are it says HobbyClassic back there. These are the Ninco compatible. They make an SCX version. It looks like they have the little. And I don't know if I made a mistake or not ordering the borders, since I didn't want any borders on the track. But let's do a quick test. Obviously this is kind of weird, but this should work just fine. I heard some people say that sometimes it took a little extra finagling. Have to, okay, let's see. How we get it here? I don't want to break something that came all the way from Spain, and then, yeah, we'll be sad if that happens. So, oh, come on. It should slide in here. I only seen a couple of videos talking about these guys. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that, standing up like that. So let's maybe do it on a flat surface. Might be safer. I already broke some, and I believe this go like this. And these are 3D printed, of course, so they're not perfect, but they should fit just fine. Have to have a little bit of patience, and then they get they will clip in place if I can get them again. There you go. Come on, come on, come on. Little tie here. Okay, that's snapped in there. There you go. And so these are not the same. So this is the polycar down here, right? This is Ninco, which is more rough. And this is 3D printed with a nice texture. Not the same, but all right. Let's do so. Basically, as advertised, will allow the car to turn around on a single lane track. So let's see. All right, I think this will have a better time around if we actually modify the track. I think we can modify it without going super crazy, and then we can get this in place. So let's do that right now. I guess I'm gonna have to do a little montage of the actual build. So let's get to that, and then we give it a real test of the new roundabouts for the track. So let's do that. All right. Check back in a couple after the build is ready. Alright guys, welcome back. Now we have slight modification of my previous track, but now incorporating the two roundabouts. So I'm just taking one of these cars. This track right now is very dusty, but I've been there's been a lot going on at home, and so just wanted to do a quick test. So one thing that I didn't think about, or maybe I didn't think well enough, is getting the borders for that those roundabouts. So I mean, with all the with all the dust in the track, it's not gonna help. But Yeah, I think those are kind of important. I don't know now. What I'm gonna do? Think about maybe in a little while I can get more stuff from them and include the borders, or try to get a 3D printed version of it, which might not be super easy, but or something else. But anyways, what I wanted to show is that now with a track like this, we can have pretty much any combination. Ha, wow, that's a slidey. All right, let's try a different car. Let's see. Let's see this other four-wheel drive Ninco car. Let's see how it's working. This Ninco need to do something about the brakes. Come on. I have to check on this one. I've been having some problem with some of them. Let's try. How about this guy? What's going on? Why is not making? I don't know. For whatever reason, the Ninco brakes are not the best. So I don't know what's going on here. Let's try different one. How about this Renault 5? Let's see if that works better. Okay, this little guy actually kind of noisy. I have to check the motor. This car already noisy. Okay. So the reason that I decided to invest on this HobbyClassic roundabouts is because first I wanted to do it with like Dave Kennedy did with some R2s and R1s and just stack it together without having to cut any extra pieces of the core. And I was gonna just do that, but I could not find R2 turns for polycar anywhere. So I don't know. Maybe it was another excuse to buy the track pieces, so to have the more accurate roundabouts, or another excuse to get another car from Spain. But anyway, this is what we have now. I'm gonna have to definitely figure out a way to have some borders or some solution, because even in this tiny car, not very well, super slidey, which is good, but I didn't think about not getting the borders for those. So all right, we'll figure out some solution for this. I need to take all this apart, clean. There's so much dust. Pretty sure I mean, technically, if I go slow enough, it will be fine. But yeah, these are very dusty. Should we try a different car? That's another. Let's see. Let's see this. Another Ninco. Let's see. You see? I have no idea why the Ninco cars are so finicky with the brake. So I think this is a bigger car that is not running well. Okay, let's not do that. Let's try this polycar car. Okay, it's their track. Come on, come on. Yeah, maybe it was a mistake on my end not getting the borders. So that's okay. Just maybe we can get some barriers for Ninco. I'm pretty sure you can find those in the States, maybe. I'll check with Professor Moro. But yeah, the other thing that Ninco made an official roundabout, but I couldn't find any for sale in the States, and bringing it from Europe, it was like $100 on eBay plus shipping. So yeah, I'm not gonna spend $200 on that. So it wasn't like not nothing, but it was a lot less than that for sure. All right, well, this actually runs pretty well with. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The other thing I was having a hard time doing was to connect the polycard adapter to this tag. I was having a hard time. I was actually bending a corner. So I'm gonna double check to see how easy or if there's a bigger issue not putting not connecting the roundabout to a Ninco piece directly because onto the adapter was kind of tough. So I'll double check, try a couple of different things, redo the whole thing here, and go from there. All right, guys. So thanks for stopping by again with the Hobby Classic. Let's see, Hobby Slots Racing, which is the Hobby Classic store. Uh, 3D printing and other parts um, for the tracks and all the different things that they sell. So, all right, let me know if you have any questions. This is actually pretty cool. I will be doing some more tests and pretty sure we'll be showing some more of the track. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it at this. I have to run, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time. Bye.